Hey, Shalom. I'll start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to you. I can push this truth throughout the four winds. All right. You can see the videos entitled "Complete the Task at Hand," because we are at the end of the mission. We see the end. We're seeing the finish line. And a lot of times when people see the finish line, they know the end is coming, so they may get a little lackadaisical or complacent. But you have to understand, it says your enemy is going to come down with a strong wrath. Okay? So you don't want to get caught slipping. You do not want to get caught slipping. Okay? You want to finish strong. Okay, complete the job. You got to set forth when you got the blueprint and everything. Now you have to complete the job. That's just a part of this. Don't set forth and be comfortable knowing you're at the end. Now you can't throw your hands up for victory because it's not over yet. Okay, so the job has to be complete. This is Romans 11:1. It says, "I say then, has the Most High cast away His people? Most High forbid, for I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham of the tribe of Benjamin. The Most High has not cast away His people, which He foreknew. What ye not what the scriptures say of Elias, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed the prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life." Okay, but what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men, it's completion, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. So no matter what, the Lord has men set up that's going to complete the task. You have to put on as the elect. Okay, 7,000 men, that's completion. So that number, or that remnant, they're going to complete the task, and we have to put on as the elect. So this job has to be done. Okay, the Lord has chosen men. Okay, He says, and I am alone, I am left alone, and they seek my life. Okay, it says they have killed the prophets all day long. So you have to know that the enemy is coming, but does that stop you from completing the task? No. You have to go all the way to the end if you're planning on seeing the kingdom. Otherwise, kick rocks. Okay? It's not for you. All right? You can fake the funk all you want. This task has to be complete to the death. You can fake the funk, I'm an Israelite, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but when push comes to shove, when you may have to have your head chopped, or you're thrown in a FEMA camp till the death, that's when all the marbles count in. You don't want to be so weak that you get to that moment and all your work was in vain. That's what you don't want. Okay, because let's just be real about this. Some of the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will be put to death. They will be martyrs, okay? So you have to walk this walk as if that's a possibility for you. Myself also. Okay? It says, 1 Thessalonians 2:14, for ye, brethren, become followers of the church of the Most High, which in Judea or in Hamashiach Yahushai. For ye also have suffered like things in your own countrymen, of your own countrymen, even as they have of the Jews, who both killed the Lord Yahushai and their own prophets, and have persecuted us, and they please not the Most High, and are contrary to all men. So, foes of your own household, that's a thing. Okay, everyone's going to be your enemy, but does this stop you from completing the task at hand? No. You're going to have Esau. You're going to have the other nations. You're going to have our own people come up against us. Okay? Does this stop the task at hand? No, it's a race we're running. You have to complete the race. Okay? The kingdom is not going to just be, Esau not just going to hand it over, bro. We know it's all ultimately in the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but you got to understand, this dude not just going to give this kingdom up. Okay? It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight. Okay? And the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, till the physical comes, we have to spiritually run, spiritually push. Okay? This is 1 Kings 18:3. And Ahab called Obadiah, which was the governor of his house. Now Obadiah feared Yahweh Shem Yahushua greatly, for it was so when Jezebel cut off the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that Obadiah took 100 prophets and hid them by 50 in a cave and fed them with bread and water. Okay? Now we know ultimately some men are going to be hid. Some men are going to be protected from persecution. Okay? But we don't know who. Even so, if we have this safety net from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, do we let up off the gas now? Or do we complete the task at hand? Okay? We complete the task at hand because that's what we're supposed to do until we see ourselves in the kingdom. Okay? That's when everything is said and done. After the last battle and all that, and we're placed in that land and all that good stuff, that's when we can let up off the gas because we know everything is finished now. Okay? Nehemiah 9:26. Nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets, which testified against them to turn them to thee, and they were wroth great provocations. So, all these things are basically shown, and I'm reading them just to show you that death is going to come to some of the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? Death is coming to some of the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's just what it is. Okay? But do this stop you? Does this stop you from running this race and completing the task? If your answer is yes, and you're a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, well, you're not a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, well, you might as well quit now. Go off into the world and enjoy yourself. That's what you might as well do. Okay? Don't do this and run this run in vain. Okay? This is Jeremiah 11:20. But, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, that judgest righteously, that triest the reins and the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them. For unto thee have I revealed my cause. Therefore, thus said Yahweh Shem Yahushua of the men of Anathoth that seek thy life, saying, prophesy not in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that thou die not by our hand. Okay, so now you're being threatened for prophesying in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Does this stop you from doing your job when you're threatened with death? It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, behold, I will punish them. The young men shall die by the sword, their sons and their daughters shall die by famine, and there shall be no remnant of them, for I will bring evil upon the men of Anathoth, even the year of their visitation. So we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to fight for a lot of us. Okay? A lot of us will be fought for. But the thing is, does this slow us down? And do we run this race with our foot off the pedal? Do we let up now? We're seeing a race. We're seeing the finish line. We're running. Okay? The finish line is right here. You got a couple of steps left, and that's it. So do you just like slow up and say, oh man, I can have a little breathing room now? Okay? You never do that. because your enemy is waiting. Soon as you stop, soon as you let up, he's right there on you. Okay? So the task at hand has to be complete no matter what. So Jeremiah 38. 4, it says, therefore the princess said unto the king, we beseech thee, let this man be put to death, for thus he weakeneth the hands of the men of war that remain in this city, and the hands of all the people, in speaking which words unto them, for this man seeketh not the welfare of this people, but the hurt, speaking truth. Then took they Jeremiah and cast him into the dungeon of Malchi, the son of Hamelech. It says that was in the court of the prison. And they went down, well, they let down Jeremiah with the cord in the dungeon, and in the dungeon there was no water and mire, but mire. So Jeremiah sunk in the mire. So Zedekiah the king sware secretly unto Jeremiah, saying, as Yahweh Shem Yahshua liveth, that made us this soul, I will not put thee to death, neither will I give thee into the hand of these men that seek thy life. You see that? The Lord will always fight for you. He will always fight for you. He will have a spirit always there to comfort you. Okay, and you have to understand that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, is the father of spirits. So when spirits are on people, they control them. Okay? The Lord is always going to watch over us. He's always going to have our backs no matter what. I'm telling you, you have to believe. And you have to finish the task at hand. Okay? This is Jonah 1 and 3. Now the word of the Lord, of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come before me. But Jonah rose up to flee into Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it to go with them into Tarshish, and from the presence of the Lord. So he ran. Okay, and we know how this story is finished. Okay, we know how this story is finished. This dude ran. You can't run from Yahweh Shem Yahshua, bro. It's no way you're gonna run from him. You can't hide yourself from the Lord, bro. Okay, but Jonah tried to. He tried to hide himself, but he couldn't. Okay, that's not how you want to be, because the Lord gonna get it out you regardless, whether you want it or not. He gonna get it out you. Okay, this is Acts 5 and 39. It says, but if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High. So if it's of the Lord, it's of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, then it's nothing you can do to fight against him. Okay? It's nothing you can do to fight against him. All right, you can all day long you can try to run or whatever, but the Lord gonna get your attention, bro. No matter what, he gonna get your attention. Like, you're not trying to fight against the Lord, bro. 40. And to him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, and they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahweh Shai, and let them go. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. So for the Lord, speaking in the name of Yahweh Shai and speaking truth, okay, and speaking truth, they were beaten, and they were happy that they could do something and that mark will be put on them from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Like, these men stood boldly for my name and didn't stop. And it says, and daily in the temple and in every house they cease not to teach and preach Yahweh Shah Mashiach. So they continued on with it. Okay, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 32. If after the manner of men I have fought with beasts at Ephesus, what advantageth it me? If the dead rise not, let us eat and drink, and tomorrow we die. You see that? So if I'm not preaching the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, or if I am preaching it and someone comes up against me, telling me they're going to kill me, well, guess what? I'm ready to die for Yahweh Shem Yahushua and what I believe in. Okay? If the dead rise not, let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we die. So no matter what, we're going to go out and we're going to proclaim the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the death. Okay? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 1. Verse 8, it says, for we would not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble which came to us in Asia, that we were pressed out of measure above strength, okay? In so much that we despaired even out of life, but we had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which raiseth the dead. So, when we speak this word, we got to go to the end speaking this word. We have to finish the task at hand, and that's to the death, okay? To the death, and you get a crown of life, okay? People make this bad thing of dying, bro, but you have to understand that's when you're free. That's why the Bible tells you to laugh at death and cry at birth, okay? But no matter what, man, we got to complete the task at hand and not get slack to where we slow up and let up off the gas, man. We got to push full stride now, full throttle, because the times that soon be up on us, it's going to be hell. Okay, it's going to be hell. And I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostle Nelson Great Millstone, rule and teach well, peace and blessing to you. I can push this truth throughout the 4 winds. Till next time, shalom.